So, I've reached a crossroads, to say the least. And I've been thinking about the channel. And do I pursue more Lost Ark? Or do I keep going with Final Fantasy? And I'm seeing Final Fantasy YouTubers leave Final Fantasy for Lost Ark, which I do not blame them at all. Follow the views and follow what you want to play. And that's why I am sticking with Final Fantasy. My Lost Ark videos did do okay, but they have been dwindling. That's reason number one. Is just because the community... I feel like the community was set in stone before the game even came out in the West. Reason number two is, what can I add to Lost Ark? Problem is, when I play Lost Ark, I just turn off my brain and spam buttons. And my brain kind of turns off. And that's not a knock on the game or anything, that's just a knock on me. Because I just have fun spitting my blade at demons. It is a lot of fun. But I kind of struggle in the end game. I kind of don't know how the mechanics work. And so people who watch my Lost Ark videos, what will they be gaining from watching me play Lost Ark? The thing with Final Fantasy is I've been playing it. I started Final Fantasy before the Asmongold wave, just to call it what it is. But that big push last year, that big spike in like June and July, I played before that. I played during that, and I stuck with it. And so I feel like I can add more to my Final Fantasy videos than I can my Lost Ark videos. Because I understand how Final Fantasy works. This is just me, my personal opinion. But I feel like Final Fantasy is a lot more fun to stream, for some reason. I don't get a lot of viewers when I stream. But I did stream Lost Ark, and I just wasn't feeling it. Which is funny because I love Lost Ark. It's just, you have games that are fun to play, and then you have games that are fun to stream. And to me, Lost Ark, I just can't stream it. I don't know why. Final Fantasy is a lot more fun to stream. I can't explain it, and the big reason is, I touched on it earlier, where you need to play the games you enjoy. And for me, Final Fantasy is home. Final Fantasy is what I love. It is my favorite game since Halo 3. I'm very attached to this game. I'm very critical of this game when it needs to be critical. But I feel like I'm very fair too. And ultimately, if you want the honest truth, my heart's with Final Fantasy. I'll still play Lost Ark. Off camera, off stream, off videos. And still do a random Lost Ark video here and there. But ultimately, my heart does belong to Final Fantasy. And that's why I'm gonna keep making Final Fantasy content. Alright. Cool. Next week I will be doing a Destiny raid week where I'll just be posting old Destiny stuff. And then after that week, after my clan does day one raid for Destiny, we'll get right back to Final Fantasy. Those are my thoughts, my opinions, and just why I'm sticking with Final Fantasy over Lost Ark. It is nothing against Lost Ark. This is not a Final Fantasy versus Lost Ark video. This is just a... I prefer Final Fantasy. It's just funner to stream, funner to play, and I could add more to it. Alright, go check out my other Final Fantasy stuff too. Make sure you leave a like, leave a comment, help with the algorithm, and until then, Artifact out.